Hello, and welcome back. Today we are just chilling on Elder Scrolls Online, which you can level up my sorcerer character. This time I'm going to remember to put on some XP boosts that I've got, so I can go a little bit faster. So let's get into it and do some missions, quests. First of all, though, before we do anything, for some reason settings never save. We will turn on the controller. Know about craft bags. Hey, Mouse. Hope you're having a good day. There they are. That's all. You gain 50%. Sure. Use that.
Welcome to Redford Trading Post. How can I assist you with your important export needs? I can track it down for you. What was its intended destination?
I have no idea. I can't remember. This is Elder Scrolls Online. This has been going for about 10 years now. It's an MMO RPG.
I checked it myself. It was making some sort of odd noise. A chirping, if I recall.
So you go around doing quests, level up, get new armor,
garbage heap for disposal.
blah 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 and all
It's
that.
not worth the risk to our couriers, you understand. Out in the back with other impounded
So play Skyrim, it's like that.
destroyed.
What's up, Alistair? Hope you're doing well, mate.
The risk, but I cannot guarantee your safety. However, it is one less thing for me to deal with, so feel free to pick it up. If the shipment isn't destroyed already, it'll be in a pile near the waterfall.
Pick up the other quests that are around here. By the way, if you do want to try out Elder Scrolls, you can actually play the base game for free. And it is on PC, PlayStation and Xbox.
She's all I pray you can help me, good traveller. They have her, and I'm desperate. My daughter, Laracel. Bandits took her, and I don't have the money to pay the ransom. I don't know what to do. No, it's no use. The gods are in league with the brigands. Paid off. Please.
Yeah, all good, Alistair.
Else will help
Had
me.
a good day or so far, so.
I believe they're keeping my daughter in a nearby camp. You have to help her.
Right, we'll do that later. No more quests to pick up. Good. Go and collect this crate. Yeah, I know what you mean by being broke. I like a good free game. Oh, wow, I killed my imp. Oh, we got a new necklace. And it's absolutely rubbish. Should not be wearing that.
Search my packs. You will find... Ah, such a shameful misunderstanding. Please, tell this guard you saw the thief that ran through here. You wouldn't want to see an innocent Khajiit spend the night in the stocks. Dishonorable and, if I may say so, very sleek guard has mistaken me for a common sugar thief. Please, help me clear up this misunderstanding. Hush, Gobani. If you don't have anything constructive to say, don't say anything.
We'll see.
Surely this scoundrel is lying. I chased him here on my own 2 legs. He was only out of sight for a flick of the tail.
We'll lie.
The blades of Mephala, eh? Such a vivid image. He must be very strong to run so fast, with all those satchels weighing him down. There must be a month's supply of moon sugar in each. Did you see where the thief went?
Right not.
Well, I guess there's nothing Jode's chariot can do about it now. That moon sugar will be all over town by nightfall. Shanra will not be happy. Thank you anyway. We keep the peace here in Redfur, making it safe for traders on their way to and from Eldenroot. We spend most of our time catching thieves. Return what they stole. Honestly, he leads. Return what they...
Thank you for playing along. You see, Gobani? This is what true friendship is. Not standing like a drooling statue as your only friend is hauled away like so many sacks of grain. Still, I guess that's one way of looking at it. Let's say I circumvented the market. I found the price the merchant was charging unacceptable, so I set my own. What does the merchant have to complain about? His belly is full. If they are not fed, Gobani and her sisters become most unruly. Were it not for the hollow moon, they would have eaten me whole when I arrived in Redfur. Some call them thieves, but that's such an impolite term. The hollow moon's work is charitable by nature. They procure things for people who can't afford them, yes? Here, take this token to the ruined temple and see for yourself. Gobani and I know when we have outstayed our welcome, yes?
Yeah. So he did steal them. We're going to do this quest first. Get this one out of the way.
I need to help me. Please, quickly, untie me. Nello sent another poor bleeding heart, boys. Get in here.
Go on then. Come and attack me, boys.
Circle around.
Get our mount up. What am I playing tomorrow? Back on Lego, so it'd be The Lost World. I like to space the games out, not cramp them all into one week. I'm out of stamina. Right, let's deliver these supplies. I think there's a supply quest that I was doing. So do everybody's work around here.
My trusty courier! Did you have an exciting trip? Was it the import taxes again? I thought I paid those weeks ago. I was hoping that would hasten the process. My client is not exactly a patient woman, and I do not wish to upset her. Kwama? No, this is no good. I don't need that here with all my other fragile shipments. Look, can you run this out to Alex right away? She'll have your payment. And try not to stare at her. She's easily distracted.
We'll go and drop it off. Where is it? Finish off our travel. Make life a little easier for us.
You reek of Kwama juices. Why don't you come inside and spend some time with your Granny Alex? I'll have a hearty, chunky brain stew ready soon. Or do you like it spongy and raw?
That sounds tasty.
What?
Oh, I'm a bit full.
Oh, from that netch scab in Thoris? It's late. It's so very late. I've resorted to eating troll brains and maggot soup, and my potions have lost their delectable fetid flavor already. Of course I want it. Just pour it in the stew there, and if anything escapes, feel free to gobble it up as a tip. If you want, you can spend time with your old Granny Alex while the eggs pop and ooze into the sauce.
No, thank you. As much as that sounds delightful.
You didn't drop a single one. I'm impressed. Come to think of it, I have been needing an apprentice. Huh? Don't care to keep company with your old Granny Alex? Or is it the smell
particularly.
of the Kwama? A little too heady for your delicate sensibilities? Oh well, I'll enjoy it all for myself. I always do.
Great, and we receive some rancid pants.
Why are you still here? You like what you see, Want to...
Law book around here. Right. What will these rancid pants do for us then? Get rid of that. Too much down. Keep with the Queen's Guard. And we go back up here. Well, I hope you're having a good dinner. I haven't had dinner yet.
But you were obviously doing well for yourself.
Gonna have some dinner later.
What brought you here? I'm surprised he had one left to hand out. Apologies, I should explain. Our agents give these to the infirm, so their need is not questioned when they petition us for aid. Cindertail was very liberal with his tokens. We thought his Sench tigers would be useful to have around, guard duty and such, but between his tiger's sugar habit and his handing out Hollow Moon tokens like candy, he practically emptied out our stores. Can you lift coin from a rich man's pocket without getting your hand stuck in it? Then talk to Valir upstairs. He...
Alright then, Valir, what have you got for us?
Fadi sent you? She thinks perhaps you can do work for us? Who are you to know so little, yet offer so much? Maybe you are less interested when you hear what we do? You are familiar with the custom of property ownership, yes? I have a thing. It is mine. You take it, it is still mine, yes? Why? Because I did not give it to you.
So you had something stolen.
And if you are starving, and use what you took to feed your belly, is it still mine? No. Whatever you stole, food, money to buy food, silks to trade for food, it is inconsequential next to saving you from death. You think we should work for our bread, yes? But many can't work. They're injured, sick, or just too hungry. The Hollow Moon gives them what they need. Perhaps we're wrong to steal, but if the world were a more virtuous place, we wouldn't need to. Many of them appreciate what we do. Sometimes a merchant falls on hard times. His stock is poor, or the price of sugar is too high. Then he needs us too, yes? But what about you? Are you still interested in helping the Hollow Moon?
Well, how about why not?
Of course, of course. Now, I was hoping you could assist me with a rather delicate matter that has presented itself. Shanra, leader of the merchants here, has threatened to call in the Thalmor. This is a problem. Jod's chariot understands that we provide a valuable service. The Thalmor is unlikely to agree. We need to change Shanra's mind. This place was not always a trading post. It was built upon a tomb whose gauntlet of traps have kept it sealed for generations. If the stories are true, it holds untold riches. We can use them to persuade Shanra to leave us be. There lies the trouble, yes? The only known entrance to the tomb is within Jod's Hall. The place is teeming with guards. We will need their cooperation to gain entry to the tomb. Go to Jod's Hall and speak to Tulaira. If I am right, she is no happier about Shanra's decision than we
okay.
are.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. While many have attempted the tomb's... If Shanra calls in the Thalmor...
Fair enough. What was the other close one to us? So we'll do this one first.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you saving my daughter? Wait, you don't understand. They made me do it. I mean, yes, they gave me a cut of their takings, but what choice did I have? They threatened to rob me of everything I own. Anything you say. Of course, I never spent a single coin from what the bandits gave me.
Then give it all to me.
I didn't stand to. I'd happily give it all to you if you'd let this go. Please, think long and hard. It'll be worth your while, and I'll never deal with those bandits again, I promise. You don't have to turn me in. Just take me out back, and I'll give you everything in my stash.
Nope, we're going to turn you in, because... Because I'm like that, I suppose.
Did you hear? Regine's
Make an example out of you. Hopefully you get hanged.
Winter sight.
Yes? What's the problem? Is that Neller the innkeeper? He's an upstanding citizen. What? No, impossible. We've had disappearances recently, but Neller sending travelers to their doom. This is unthinkable. He didn't give you any trouble, did he? This is a blight on our community.
Got some gloves.
Our own innkeeper, responsible for leading visitors to bandits. Bad hospitality. Thank you for bringing him to us. We'll see he gets what he deserves.
Good, right. No, they're not good either.
She's waiting.
It's alright.
I'm sorry, we can't chat for long. I'm waiting for someone. Really? Then you must be the newcomer everyone's talking about. Impressive work. Tell me, were you telling the truth about Cindertail, or were you just covering for one of your fellows?
Everything I said was true.
Truly. I wonder if I can take your word for that. An honest thief seems a contradiction of terms. No matter. Tell me, Why have you come? Is he mad? Why would he ask for such a thing? He knows the danger.
Because I can kick ass.
Yes, I see. The treasure of Anabi could certainly be persuasive. It may be our only chance of keeping the Thalmor out.
He. Ouch. What's the other way, just in case I don't want to miss anything? I'll get stuck. Ow. Any other traps you want to just throw out there for me? Right, oh, that was wrong. I know what I should have. Oh, I'm trapped again. Look, it's the night. Jumping over the hill. We go. Last but not least. Oh, so much for all the treasure, which is a necklace.
They've gone to see Shanra. If you hurry, you might catch them.
Who's there?
Ulara and Valier working together. Punabi, did you ever think we would see this day?
No, Shanra.
Come now, smile. Only good can come of such an auspicious alliance.
You are wise to say so, Shanra.
Such flattery. Tell me, why have you called me here?
We have a gift for you, Shanra. To show our appreciation and solidify our friendship. And I believe it has just arrived. My friend, if you would do the honors.
Shanra is honored. Tell me, what have you brought? Spices? Gemstones, perhaps? Wherever did you get this marvelous gem? Legend has it that Joan was struck by a bolt of light. For but a second, she turned from her twin, and overtaken by sadness, shed a single tear. Jode brushed it from her cheek, and it fell to the desert below. Joan's tear, such a beautiful gem. Of course not. A fanciful tale. This jewel was cut from a Varla stone by Azesas, greatest jeweler of the First Era. But it's a good story, isn't it? And will fetch a fine price. You do your friends credit. Such a prize deserves a fine reward.
Ooh, what could that be?
I thought you might have something in mind, seeing as you went through all the trouble of procuring this precious jewel. Name your price. Ah, clever and loyal. A rare combination. Very well. I prefer not to have the Thalmo looking over my shoulder anyhow. Instead, we will invest in Jode's chariot. Our coffers still need guarding, yes? As the hollow moon waxes, it is only fair that we balance the scales. We will invest significant capital in both...
My good friend, you have done so much for us and asked so little in return.
Give me a thing.
If all my agents were so skilled and selfless, we might bring our services to the world. With Shanra appeased, we will continue to do what we do best. While I am sure Jode's chariot will try to stop us, They will never blot us out entirely, no? Thank you, my friend. We would not be here without your help.
Got a new hat. So... Short damage does go up. Probably no. I think that is all the quests. So we can move on from here. And we shall go into this area. Green Shade. Let's go and have a look at Green Shade. We're going to start a new area. Oh, there's a delve over here first. Go do that dungeon. Oh, and there's a quest as well.
Well met, traveler. Archambair is... Even in the south, I can't seem to keep these old bones warm. Share my fire if you like, as long as you bring no trouble with you. This war is for younger men than I. Studying the ruins. The Ayleid Well, specifically. It's said the light from Ayleid Wells has rejuvenating properties. I'd hoped to discover whether the light could be stored in a container, such as this. Nothing as yet. I found the ruin crawling. I couldn't ask you to risk your life. It'll be hard.
Food later. Get that skill up. Let's go, Shard. Give us some extra experience. Or give us a skill even. go the other way. Let's see if I'm quickly not missing anything. Bright green tomatoes, eh? Book of Oblivion. Put that back on. No, there's other characters, there's other races to play. You got obviously the lizard Aragonians, and then you got the Kashyyyk, which is a cat race. Also got humans, orcs, dark elves. Think of World of Warcraft. We did it, and we got a new stash. Dash. There we go. Is it any good though? No. Yeah, it's way out. Good. I'm gonna go the other way. No, I was going the wrong way. Forgive me. Talk to the old man, hand in the quest, and then we'll move on to a new zone. Oh yeah, I wasn't interested in the second one. I will say Despicable is not for me.
Oh, you returned.
And I can sense the alien. Oh, thrilling.
Ooh. Lightning star. Oh, I got 3 points. What do I want? Oh, no, no. Got it. Light armor, we got anything in here? Nope. Nothing in there. Well, that's just a load of rubbish. I won't be doing that. Don't worry. Right, let's get out of this wood. Going to the green shade. Let's go and find this captain. Oh, there's a stable just here. I'm going to need that.
It's not the horse that makes the...
What do I want?
Normally, I'd say these...
Put a bit of stamina in there. Good, I'll mount. Run for a little bit further.
Hail, chosen of the Queen. We have been expecting you. Queen Irene sent a missive detailing your arrival and orders. You are here to secure the staff of Magnus.
I am.
Safe in our vault below the city. We have guarded it day and night. When you are ready, I shall show you into the vault. Shapes Valenwood.
Let's go.
Sounds like a load of super.
Let me guess, it's going to be missing when we get there.
As you can see, our artisans have built some small amount of civilization amidst this barbaric wilderness.
Oh yeah, new weapon. Got to remember, got a new weapon to
Marbrook will soon be a
swap
jewel
out.
of the Dominion in this backwood territory. As one would expect, we have encountered scattered protests, nonsense about protecting the trees. The local Bosmer are disorganized and flighty. Such outbursts usually fizzle out of their own accord. Ah, the Mages Guild. If you would follow me inside. Behold the Mages Guild. The paint is still fresh, a marvelous addition to the city. Work remains, of course, but one does what one must on the fringes of the Dominion.
Come on, let's just go to the dungeon already.
The vault is below. Follow me.
Before I do that.
This vault holds many rare plants that no longer exist in the Somerset Isles. Do take a closer look. I am no... We found these in a Valenwood cave of all places. Alchemists pay a dear price for this plant. It will be the jewel of the royal gardens.
Not too interested in plants, to be honest, mate.
Nern root. We thought it was a gnawed tall tale. We've been trying to transplant this unusual variety of redwort plant into Somerset for some time. Valenwood soil is not surprisingly very fertile. These specimens are bound for the royal gardens.
Let's just go. I'm not much of a gardener, to be honest. In fact, I don't even have a garden, so...
This room holds alien relics uncovered across Valenwood. Interesting, aren't they? We've removed any dormant traps that we know of. Our ancestors. Behold, the Staff of Magnus. What? What happened? Where is it?
Surprise, surprise, it was a fake all along. Light armor.
By the shining trees of Old Meris, we have been burgled. But how? I know not. We have guarded the vault day and night. I placed the staff myself. No, the vault is off limits to all, but wait. Viceroy Pelador recently toured the vault. The Queen's business, or so he stated. The staff was present before his visit, but I did not check after he left. Unthinkable. Yet, what other conclusion can we draw? Such illusionary magic is beyond the ken of a common thief. To the surface, I must question the watch.
What's that?
None have entered the vault save you and the Vice-Reeve. I have confirmed it. He departed into the wilderness. He said he had orders from the Queen to bring Naaman's body. He did not return. He was always foolishly devoted to the prince. I pray nothing has happened to the prince's body, too. Staff of Magnus is an extremely powerful object. There's no telling what wickedness he could achieve if he desired it. Rest assured he would not have accessed the vault if we'd had any suspicion of his loyalty. Someone must inform the Queen.
I'll handle it like I handle everything, because everybody else is useless.
Queen has arrived. Bear witness to the glory of Queen Irene, hope of the Dominion.
Oh, for a minute. Right, gotta go upstairs. Yeah, that's not the way to do it. Give me that sky shard, please. I run around again and again.
We've got almost everything.
Plus,
Aha, a guest. How wonderful. I wonder, would you help my friend and I with a little experiment? We are reconstructing animals. Dead ones, of course. Wouldn't do such a thing to live ones. That would be barbaric. Not to mention impractical. Specifically, we are creating an elixir that will cause small dead animals to wriggle about as if alive. Well, as it turns out, we're fresh out of parts. Rat parts, I mean. I need you to bring us the head, legs, body, and tail from 4 different rats, so we can combine them into an animated rodent assemblage. Oh, I know the whole thing seems rather rash and improbable, doesn't it? But our methods get results. Bring back the rat parts, and we'll have a little rodent scurrying about in no time. Why, it'll be almost lifelike.
okay.
No, please meet us outside the Fighters Guild. We must set up our experiment there. There is a reason for this. One I would... No, please meet us out...
Hello, Queenie.
Honor and praise, my friend. Do you have the Staff of Magnus? Peladil? Then it's true. He's betrayed us. My brother's body didn't make it to Marbrook either. I knew he loved Naaman dearly, but I didn't think he'd stoop to this. I will once again require your aid.
These wood elves and their forest spirits. Thou claws are they strange.
Woohoo, Rassadum.
It is good to see you, my friend.
One of the best characters in the game.
Greenshade is far more exciting place than Raz expected. He hears now that the Staff of Magnus has been stolen, as if these rebellious Bosmer were not trouble enough. Not yet, but it is possible. The elves in this part of the Valenwood do not follow King Camoran. They claim to be subjects of the Wildar King, some forest spirit no one has ever seen. They mock the Dominion and call Queen Irene an enemy. We do not know. The Battle Reeves sent a soldier, Hazazi, to negotiate with the Bramblebreach clan, but he has made no progress. Now Raz needs to hunt for the Staff of Magnus, so he asks you, will you find Hazazi and sort this out? The Bramblebreach...
Yes, I will take care of it. Right. So we've got a few quests to do here. That's teleporter, I'm guessing. Collect the rat parts then. Rat's head.
My friend!
Pretend we're old friends catching up after a long absence. I don't want to blow my cover just asking for help.
Great acting.
I need an assistant to do some delicate tasks, and you've got the right look about you. I'm part of an undercover investigation into a string of thefts in Marbrook. The artisan is a master of his profession. The artisan targets local Altmer, so I draw suspicion. We must capture the artisan before the Queen is targeted. Take my notes.
Down a little bit. But we'll do it now because I don't know which quest is which. Oh, rat legs. Lovely. Rat's body.
You approach knowing what you want. I was once like that not that long ago. Please share some gold with poor Kurlit. Kurlit hears and sees much, but it is difficult to recall when one's stomach rumbles so. Alas, he does not have the coin for food.
He wants 234 coins.
This one did
Bloody well think so.
Dominion for 3 years to be treated like this. Fine. Kurlit saw Bosmer infiltrating the bank late at night.
You're lying to me. I will come back and kill you.
King Camoran Eridan knows his place. He made no attempt. Most Altmer wouldn't trust a wood elf with their money. Fair enough, but trust is the Dominion's foundation, is it not? We have to start.
While we're at the bank. I don't want to withdraw. Right. Deposit. I need to break those down, to be honest. Drums and all that can go in there because I don't need them.
Most Altmer wouldn't. Have I ever? There's been a I'd like to see that. I'm an expert. Now, Nidras. I guess he went upstairs. That boy's steps are as light as feathers.
If you need banking services, my master Talqua can assist you downstairs. Ah, working with Silla. I noticed you making friends in the market. If you figured it out, there's no use keeping up pretenses. My initial plan was to exercise the right of theft. I steal precious objects from the Altmer, then demand they leave Marbrook for their return. It turns out the Altmer don't respect the rights, so I return them. Now, I simply let Altmer hatred do the job for me. You'll know soon. Now, I tipped off the guards that the artisan was in the bank, and here you are, sneaking about. I advise you leave.
I could slap you, boy. Very clean around here. Look at these rats. Woo. Break some legs on the way. Why not? Okay. Yeah, that's right. Oh, if I go to the right, I can break down some stuff. The story in the game, it's not an overarching story, but with each different zone you get a different story in the game. So in this part, we're just helping out the Queen. She came to power and she's trying to get the Dominion together or something like that. But within each different area, there's loads of stories and all that, side quests and stuff like that. It's a big game. Don't think I can construct anything. Do that while it's in my head. Grab the rat's tail.
Everything is here. Wonderful. Allow me a moment to apply our elixir. Now we address the practical applications of this marvelous elixir. If you will help us one last time, I will increase your compensation. My associate
I like getting paid.
Mischievous nature. It is through this nature we show our affection for our friends. Our close friend Kalima is, as Timaway would say, a grumpy bug. We want to lift her spirits. Place these squirmy rodent things in her backpack in the corner. She'll be back shortly, and then we'll see the fruits of our labor. Timaway and I have a wager. He expects her to double over with laughter. Well, I do not expect that reaction.
Let's go and place the rat then. Whoop.
The second stage is the most important. What use is magical inquiry if it cannot foster relationships? Excellent. Here's your payment. I expect our dear friend will be back any moment. So if you would like to stick around, it's sure to be an entertaining spectacle.
Let's see what comes out of this then.
Oh, what is that? Adamir, Timmy, I will kill you both.
Oh, these are quite good. Right. Dinar. Get the artisan out of the way.
Did you find out who the artisan is?
The bankers. Why didn't I see it before? You have my thanks for finding him. But now we have to deal with the mess he left behind. The bastard returned the stolen items to the wrong houses. He then sent anonymous letters to the victims framing the owners for the crime.
They too easily believe their neighbors stole from them. And we've only just been able to prevent any violence. We must find those valuables. I appreciate the help. According to the letters, the items are in houses across Marbrook. You'll have to search.
Fine, we've got to go into houses now. Get all the items.
Can you believe LaRose stole my husband's...
Oh, there it is. Let's try not to steal stuff, shall we? And then last but not least is out here. There we go, burgled that house. Let's burgle this house. Yes. What's the hiding place then? Didn't really need to crouch around, but oh well. Oh. Oh. There.
Halt, thief! Aha! I caught you red-handed, artisan. Thieves just can't help returning to the scene of the crime, can they? Pinning the blame on someone else? I won't fall for that. How do you explain those stolen goods you're carrying? Hmm? You know Sinar? Well, this doesn't prove anything. You might have heard his name in relation to your own investigation. An excellent idea. I was just about to propose. Sinar is on the upper city tier, near the entertainment pavilion. You lead the way. I'm not so naive.
Go on then, old man. Let's go and talk to them now.
Captain, I bring great news.
I'm afraid you have me mistaken.
Captain Sinar, I have detained the artisan. No time to thank me. I must return to my rounds.
Can't strike you. I can't believe he just blew my cover. Please tell me you have good news. Thanks, Stender. Things were getting tense.
Yeah, we got some more
I know you're not
embraces.
the artisan, thanks to our careful investigations. You're free to go now.
Thank you very much. Not any good. Alright. Go out into the open.
Well,
Before I do that, go out into the open. I'm going to go and get a drink. So I will be right back. Hold on. We'll go and get a drink or something. Oh, do what you want. Do what you wish. What am I planning on having for dinner? I'm going to have chips and pie, I think, later. Can I cook? Can I cook to keep me awake? Ah. Right then. Let's go and explore. See what quests are around here.
Dark moons. These crazy Bosmer make no sense. Hazazi comes to negotiate on behalf of Queen Irene to hear their grievances, and all they do is dance and jest. Hazazi has only been here a short while, and already he hates this village. What negotiations? These dungy elves don't want talk. They say they only answer to the Wilder King. Who is this? Who knows? They'd rather pull Hazazi's tail than give him a straight answer. It's not fair. Hazazi always gets the worst assignments. Hazazi likes this idea. If you can just get the Bramble Breach to make sense, this one will be impressed. Hazazi thinks it's a wild guar chase, but if you want to try, speak with their tree thane. May you have better luck than Hazazi.
I will have better luck, because I am the main character.
I didn't think I was being disrespectful.
Another tourist? Rare to have so many visitors in this part of the Valen Wood, didn't you hear? It's much safer behind the shiny new walls of Marbrook. Even King Camoran hesitates to venture into the court of the Wilder King. Negotiate? About what? Oh, I know. You want us to bow to your queen and swear allegiance to your what's-it's-called? Aldermary Dominion. Huh. Problem is that our allegiance is to the Wilder King, and he doesn't seem to care for your dominion. Ha, sure. Let me just pull him from my satchel. You people don't understand. The Wilder King manages the entire forest. He doesn't have time for idle talk. Why do you think so many people doubt his existence? Not in person, but I don't doubt the Wilder King exists. He speaks to me in the babbling brooks and the wind in the trees. Other Bosmer petition him for an audience, but I don't need to. He already tells me everything I need to know. I could tell you, but how do I know you're trustworthy? You ask us to share your enemies, but will you share ours? The wood orcs are a plague we can't seem to be rid of. If you help us drive them off, I'll tell you what you want to know.
Destroy them.
Take seeds from the shimmering tree in the village and plant them in the orcs' camp. In a few minutes, they'll sprout out with a vengeance. The orc chieftain won't surrender so easily, though. Just kill him. Leave the rest to the lurchers. Don't bother coming back here until you...
Can you believe that tree thane? Was the tree thane as rude to you as she was to me?
It was.
All I asked was how one might get an audience with the Wilder King. But the way she reacted, you would have thought I was trying to slaughter her children. Did she treat you any differently? She did? That's funny, because Ander and I offered to drive the orcs away and she turned us down. I don't know, I'm beginning to suspect this is some elaborate Bosmer trick and the whole village is laughing at us when we're not looking. I didn't say that. There is definitely a distinctive magical force in this part of Valenwood, but I fail to understand by what logic the Tree Thane decides who gets an audience with the Wilder King and who gets turned away. Oh, I'm Aranias. Maybe you've read my book, Spriggans in the Green, Story and Myth in Primitive Bosmer Society?
Nope.
Probably not, I guess. Anyhow, Ander and I came in a scholarly pursuit to see if this Wilder King is really as powerful as they say. We'll just have to venture deeper into the forest on our own. We'll probably get lost and suffer a slow and painful death, but that's the risk we have to take. If you're going after the wood orcs, though, I know something that might make it easier. If you want, you can take the essence from the calope tree and rub it all over your body to cloak yourself in a haze of forest moths. The wood orcs won't even see you. Oh, one more thing. Ander scouted out the orcs' camp pretty extensively. He might have some useful observations if you ask. Good luck with the wood orcs and that tricky...
I spent several hours watching the wood orcs and evaluating their weaknesses. As a whole, their strength is in numbers. As long as you don't take on the entire camp.
I can take on the entire camp.
The chieftain's the one you have to watch out for. By the look of his scars, he's seen his share of battle, and he knows how to take a beating. Don't expect him to go down quick.
Pick out the Charmin then. How do I get out of this tangled mess? Ooh. Be in this chest. Hopefully something good. Hide guards. Any decent? Nope. First one planted. Oh, I'm really bringing everybody down on my tail. Gonna finish off the last two. Tell you what, jumping in this can be a little bit tricky sometimes. Oh, that's an Oblivion going off. Now you have to take out the leader. And the leader. Didn't really want to aggro anybody there, but yeah. Oh Get out of my way. I want to kill your boss, that's all.
So the Wood Elves have a friend who's not afraid to fight. Good. Give me your best.
Diary. Thank you. Wonder if I can cook anything. Make some whiskey. There's nothing else in here we wanted. We're gonna sneak on out. Damn, they were all friendly. Whoops, I'm now a murderer. My bad. Oh yeah, I can let it go down. It happens. It was a complete accident, but it happens. To be honest, it wouldn't be the first time.
Right there!
Some
guards demand payment. Me? I just stare and make you feel uncomfortable. Until I gut you. The bounty
there's the money. How much money do I have? Oh, 10,000.
My cousin was studying with Tellinger at Esduin. Thank you for all you did there. My scouts came back singing your praises. They said the Wood Orcs broke quickly after you killed Chieftain Thragdosh and unleashed the Guardians. I wasn't exactly expecting you to succeed. Seems there's more to you than meets the eye.
Transformer.
You're afraid I won't hold up my end of the bargain? No, I keep my promises. You got rid of those parasitic orcs. You've earned the right to petition the Wilder King for an audience. I hope I haven't given you a sense of false hope, though. Bosma around here petition the Wilder King for an audience all the time, and he rarely responds. More than likely, you're simply wasting your time.
I waste quite a lot of my time, so it's alright.
Suit yourself. Just south of my home, you'll find the petitioning stone. Just touch it. Probably nothing will happen. If he wants to speak with you, though, he'll appear when you touch that stone. I never said it was complicated. Besides, by scaring off those wood orcs, you just might have improved your chances. The Wilder King sees these things, you know. All right, run along now, and may the forest part to reveal your path.
Grab that book. do not want to go and see all colours.
Welcome to my court, outsider. Since you entered my domain, I have watched your actions with keen interest. You have been generous with my people and more patient than I expected. But I still cannot gather one thing. Why have you come? Again, not what I expected. I think I've heard of this Old Merry Dominion, but I don't see how inclusion in this group would appeal to me or to the people in my domain. Aligning with you would only alienate us from others. Interesting. You think we have common enemies? My only enemies are those who would seek to harm Valenwood. Let us test your theory, though. Show me one of these enemies of whom you speak, so I might better understand. Use the other stone pillar, the one on the platform behind us. Touch that stone pillar and an apparition will appear. One of your enemies, as you say. Fight this enemy so that I might see its true nature. I am pleased to be able to lend you strength to face this enemy from your past.
Strike us down, and the veiled heritage will always rise.
I don't think I actually need any help, but... New armor, most probably useless. Have a look. Yeah, pretty much so.
Zazi is finished with this village.
I sense the darkness in the heart of the one you fought, but he has already been defeated, has he not? And those like him, they may not all share his darkness. You should have me call these people enemies, though. The Veiled Heritance. Yes, I am familiar with this distinction as well. There is one among this group who has come to Valenwood to see me, and I find her curious. Very curious. I'm not inclined to consider her an enemy. She is one who has been blessed with fascinating gifts. Gifts I cannot afford to ignore. You would know her identity, though. I was able to capture one of her memories. Touch the petition stone again, and I will share it with you.
Can't just show me how to touch a stone again.
We have much need of someone like you, Ananias.
Yes, young one. We have a problem in the Valenwood that will require your talents specifically.
I would be honored to help however I can.
An opportunity has arisen to strike a devastating blow to the Dominion, to divide the Bosma.
The Bosma in Greenshade claim allegiance not to King Camoran, but to a man they call the Wilder King.
Killing this Wilder King will drive the Bosma mad. He is very elusive, though, so I will need your help to find him.
You realize we are entrusting you with an important task, I hope, my dear.
Of course, Lady Estrie, you can count on me.
Well, it's a fantasy setting. I wouldn't quite say Lord of the Rings. Like any other fantasy, really.
As you've just seen, the young girl Aranias is associated with the Veiled Heritance. Until I know more about her, I hesitate to call her an enemy. I will have more insight soon, though. Even now,
although
Aranias is on her way to my
the Elder Scrolls as a whole has a lot of history. Or fake history. Like Game of Thrones or
there may be a greater truth.
like Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings and
You
stuff.
may not like this, but I sense the same is true of you.
First game came out in 95, I think it was.
Like the branches of a grottoak, I believe that Aranias' destiny, my destiny, and your destiny are all intertwined. I cannot yet see how these events will play out, but I do know that like Aranias, you must come deeper into the forest.
Right, how do I need to go?
Come to my throne, but not yet. Each of us is a strand to be spun into the story of Valenwood. You should seek out the spinner, Marwan. He can tell us how this story began and where it should end. Yes, traveling through Valenwood.
Ooh, level 26. Cheers, I knew about blocking. Let's put my health up. At one point, I don't know what I really want in this. Go. Right, you did give me some armor as well. New chest piece. Something look like. Cool, but not great. Let's go and grab this side quest. Might as well while I'm around here.
It works! It wins! I can't believe it. I finally figured it out. This could change everything. Our Lurcher Guardians, I've found a way to give each of them special powers. To make them more effective, of course. The Guardians protect the village, and now we can imbue each of them with different elemental tactics. And the best part is that building them isn't even hard. It's easy. Well, you see, the husks are the same, grown from local flora. It's the Guardian's guts that make it special. Bring me some Thunderbug.
Do some fetching. Kill the local wildlife while we're here. We have here bog iron ale. Right? Make some more beers. Where is it? I can't see the Oblivion. Still missing one from over here. Come on, squish them! Ooh, another chest. Ooh, cotton sack and mud car. We should have to try that out. Teleporter up here. A way shrine, as they're called. Collect that before I forget about it. There we go. Go back and talk to this guy. Where are you? Where's your soul dudes? Oh well, don't matter. Tell them the next time I'm back in town.
That was fast, but I'm not surprised. Did you find the things we need to build you a guardian? Wonderful! Now comes the best part, mixing ingredients to give the guardian its powers. Lightning bellies and hive seeds make a fire guardian. Hive seeds and dew bugs make a wooden guardian. Lightning bellies and dew bugs a water guardian.
Right. What kind of guardian do we want? Let's make a fire one. Lightning bellies and hive.
Yes, it'll be your guardian. Use this husk and build the one you want. Then we'll test it.
Fire guardian. Attack my Pokemon! Oh. Got to go. Oh, you nearly got him. One. Nice if it was a little bit quicker. Nearly there. Nearly done.
I've never seen a Guardian fight like this. Day will go down.
No, that's not interesting either. Ooh, Conjure Ward increased to rank 4. Nice. So, straight on ahead. Oh! All the way around. Need a grappling hook or something to get up here. That would be interesting.
I was beginning to think you wouldn't make it. I've already begun Aranias' story. Yes, of course. I have been waiting for you for some time. The story needs you to play a part in the present and in the past. You certainly took your time about things. Not your fault, I understand, not your fault. We may yet get this right. Inside the story, you must also enter the story in order to help her. Aranias wants to see the Wilder King. I'm his gatekeeper. To see him, you ask me nicely, and then I tell you a story. A story that you take part in. Yes, the story is one from her own past, but she's convinced that she's living through these events for the first time. You'll play the part of the close friend she never had, someone she can trust, who can change the person Aranias becomes. Ask nicely. Of course. Now, sit down by the fireplace. Imagine there's a nice warm fire burning there, and I'll set the scene.
Go ahead and let's hear this story then.
Have a seat by the fire and let me know when you're ready to hear the story. Remember, ask nicely. Imagine the flames are the waves of a vast ocean. Cold waves on a clear blue ocean off the coast of Somerset. Now picture an island. Trees around the island shimmer in the sunlight. Each gently cresting ocean wave sparkles. Many stones, roots, and flowers on the island were shaped by magicka. Only 2 living Altmer possess such power. One of those 2 Altmer stands outside the manor on this island. Her island. Go to her. Become her friend.
Here we are transported back into the past.
The island of Silitar.
Get the proper quest going.
I'm so glad you could come. My parents will be back tonight, and I was afraid I'd have to face them alone again. That's why I asked you to come early. I'm not sure what will happen either. Before they get back, I want to be carefree. We can visit some of our favorite places together. Why wouldn't I? We practically grew up together. You're the only one I can trust these days. Bramble Breach? You know my parents have never let me leave Silitar after they saw what I can do. I've missed so much. What happened at Bramble Breach? They were afraid, like everyone else. After I raised up the land under the sea and smashed that ship, even though nobody got hurt, they said my magic was too dangerous. You're the only one who isn't afraid of me. You're not afraid, right? You don't know what this means to me. Now, what will we do first? I know, let's race to the lighthouse like we did when we were little. Bet you still can't catch me.
Shortcut. Beeline it. I'll beat her. That's cheating. Gonna kill her. Oh, I've already won.
Not bad. You're pretty fast. Maybe. You know, I've always had a special connection to the land. Sometimes things happen and I don't even think about it. It just happens. I'm sorry, it just happened. Wait, something's wrong. Can you feel that? The land's in pain, burning hot. Look, the farm's burning!
My pets, I'll show you in a minute.
Over the rise. Wait. Too many footsteps, and it's too early for my parents' return. Boots. Boots. There are invaders on Silitar. We have to stop them.
So you get pets in the game, so that's my pet wolf down there. Those two are my familiars who I used to attack with, so they're part of my skills. If you go into collections, you can. So you've got a load of different mounts that you can get if you want a load of different mounts there. Felines, amphipods, canines, divines, which I ain't got any of those. Heavyweights and serpents. And then non-combat pets like my wolf are in here. You've got Daedrix, flying pets, exotic. I got quite a few. And domestic. So you call upon those and they just follow you, really. It's just a cosmetic for the game. But you'll see other people running around with their pets and stuff like that, so. You've got all kinds of different stuff that you can. You want your character to look a different way. Then you can if you want to. If you like a certain, like, loads of different bits and pieces. You can even have your own house. Let's go and defeat these invaders. You have to do a lot of grinding to get some stuff though on this, so. hat, that's going to be useless.
That'll show them. No one attacks my island. What have they done to my farm? Why would they do this? Animals! Does it matter? I'm tired of this. Everyone wants to hurt me or use me, and it stops now. Where were you when my parents tested me? Where were you when I needed you most? You left me. Why are you even here? Do you want something from me too? I'm sorry. After my parents left, I felt so alone. I couldn't find you. People kept coming. They'd attack, hound me, want me to show them what I can do, like I was a circus animal or some kind of pet. I shouldn't take it out on you.
I'm right, you shouldn't.
No, it's not your fault. Thanks to you, these bastards didn't get very far. They could have destroyed everything. It's getting late. We need to clean up before my parents return. Meet me at the manor later.
Come, I must speak with you once more. In her tale, Aranias was volatile, and she swung between anger, shame, and hope. Feared by her own parents because of her abilities, she faced the bandits alone. This made her bitter and hardened against others, vulnerable to outside influences. You will soon see it for yourself. But first, you should view another scene from Aranias' past. She was a bit younger and excited about her newly found skills. Are you ready?
Fine. I am. Let's go.
Why are your clothes all wet?
Mother, what do you think of this tree? How about this island you're standing on?
The ground is soaked. I'll need new shoes now.
I made it.
What? You made the ground soggy?
The island. I made this little island.
What? What do you mean you made it?
These trees, those rocks, none of this was here yesterday. The ground is wet because I used my magic to pull it up from under the water.
Oh, Ara, what have you done?
Magic!
Gifted with a rare and powerful ability, Aranias tried in vain to win her parents' affection.
What happened next?
So much happened next, but I especially draw your attention to two particular events. One scene is atop the lighthouse, the other in the manor's great hall. They will help you understand more about our troubled Altmer, I hope. No, the greatest challenge comes next, and Aranias needs you. Her parents returned after the attack on the farm, and brought with them the people they considered their daughter's only hope, the Veiled Heritance. She should not face this alone. Getting changed at the manor. You should do the same after you watch those scenes. You'll find a change of clothes in the guest bedroom off the Great Hall. Then, go to Aranias in the garden.
Alright, let's go to the lighthouse first then.
I'm sorry.
You're lucky they're alive. How many more ships will you sink?
It was an accident.
Accidents are spilling water, dropping glass. You lifted a ship out of the ocean with a wall of rock.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Your mother and I will discuss your punishment. Go.
Oh dear. The Great Hall story. There it is, the front door. There it is.
Your father and I leave for Somerset in the morning.
I won't do it again, I promise. I'll try harder. Don't leave me behind.
Don't grovel. It's unbecoming. We will return with help to control your temper.
How much more can I apologize? I said I'm sorry.
No, Ara. It's just, you need training. What you did to the ship, that scares people.
What sort of training, Father?
Training in magic, I would guess. Change clothes then. We look snazzy. Go the wrong way. Need to go to the gardens.
You look good. How do you feel? There are so many people. And look, it's High Kin Lady Estrie. Why is she here? I bet my parents want me to show off my powers. I thought they were bringing me a teacher or something. Hesitant? I hate this, and they've got something particular they want to see. Would you do me a favor and find out? Mingle among them, eavesdrop. Find out what they've planned for me. I'm not sure yet. They'll probably want another statue raised from the ground. My parents treat that like a party trick, and this is a party after all. But the way they're talking, it sounds more dangerous, and I'm a bit worried, to be honest.
Hello, Timmy. Nice to see you. I hope you are well today.
Her parents invited me to witness her powers firsthand. She lifted the ground up under my very feet.
Hey, Tim, what do you think about playing Power World?
Not be one of skill, but of character.
Under demonstrates amazing potential. Why are we bothering with this girl and her clods of dirt? Under could melt them with hardly a thought. What do they call her? The Rock Witch? Hilarious. Provincial.
Onder has one of the little beggars in the field, away from the house. Aranias will demonstrate her talents on the other. Her demonstration will determine how we employ her talents.
I'm afraid this one is about to die. I didn't realize how frail Bosma were. Not this goblin-faced meat-eater, his wife. Wait a minute. You're not with the Heritants?
No, but I've killed a few of them.
They
really have anything interesting on you,
took
mate?
my wife. They will give her to the witch, the rock witch. The land will kill her. They said the land...
You killed Ander? That's not supposed to happen. Oh, don't worry. It was an entertaining twist, to be sure. But sadly, as real as it may seem, this is just a story. In real life, you were not there to kill Ander. He has had considerable time to grow in power, and his temper has not gotten any longer, if you understand me. It seems the Veiled Heritants have sent him after Aranias to ensure she kills the Wilder King, or dies if she fails. I met him. He wanted to get into this story, but he wouldn't ask nicely. But there's nothing we can do about that right now. We have a story to finish. Aranias' big moment is about to arrive. You should go to her. In the garden. She's been commanded to kill the wife of this Bosma. You should hurry to her. She faced this alone last time.
Oh, going to help isn't going to help her because this is just a story. So...
This creature is no different from those who burned your farm. Please. Aranias, my child, raise the ground up to trap this animal. Please let us go. Aranias, do you remember how helpless you were when your farm burned? Good, good. Now tear this animal apart.
Oh, come on.
This is my test. If I can take the life of this girl, it means that I am willing to make the necessary sacrifices. What about the Bosma who attacked my island? What were they, Dominion ambassadors? A peace mission? If I refuse to kill this Bosma, then what? I'll be alone again. The Rock Witch of Silatar, a monster for fairy tales. You're here with me now, but what about later? No, that's not it. I must trust myself. Believe I can do what's right. I don't need anyone, you or the Veiled Heritants, to guide me. I am stronger than this. I won't murder an innocent to prove I can, no matter who demands it. The Veiled Heritants won't control my destiny. I will. I can do this, and I shall. No, I won't do it!
We are free will.
You were a fine character, most enjoyable, and it looks like you made quite an impression on Aranias. As one story ends, another reaches its climax. Our little bit of mischief was a success. Because of you, Aranias may very well betray her masters to defend the Wilder King. Truly, I hope we never need change a story so extensively again. Though we spinners can do so, it's usually better to let a tale conclude on its own. Usually. Venturing into the story of Aranias' past has sown the seeds of her transformation, but they have yet to sprout. Even now, she and Ander blaze a trail of destruction toward the Wilder King's throne. Their intention is to destroy him. Preserving his life may be impossible at this point, but you must try. Without him, the Valenwood will rage out of control. The only hope lies with Aranias and with you. Go to Greenheart and follow the trail of fire to the Wilder King's throne.
Cool. A new weapon. Doubt it will be handy. No, not really. Right, before we do that, going to take a quick break So I will be right back. Let's have a cup of tea or a drink or something. There we are. Okay. Yeah, well, it's Elder Scrolls. There's hours upon hours of doing this game. Trust me, there's like 200 hours of the game to do. Whereas the Lego games, I like to split them down into shorter live streams. Which I think it's better that way, to be honest. Let's get there. Where are you? Can I finesse my way up here? Where do I get these cliffs? Evas. Yeah. Suppose we better go and pick up this quest while we're here.
Do you know how to read?
I do, thank you.
I am called Sumeriel. I am one of the Hollow. We live to serve the Wilder King, who is our god, our creator. I ask you if you can read, because I have this book, which is supposed to tell the true story of the Wilder King, and of my creation. I can read it, but I am afraid to. I am not like the other Hollow. I can question my existence. I can believe or not believe. What if the book reveals something about the Hollow, our purpose? I might crack and splinter from within. It must be done, and I would be most grateful. You should know that who or whatever wrote this book bound it to the labyrinth. To traverse one, you need the other. This book holds a single passage only. The words for the next passage will appear once you have opened the book. Follow them. They will transport you to a point deeper into the labyrinth, then settle on the page and create another passage.
He's not a tree, he's rock. He's like a statue, a living statue. Right. Next chapter. Oh, come on, words of wisdom. Yeah, something more? No secrets? Hiding any secrets around here, are you? Go back and talk to the guy.
I will await you on the other side of the labyrinth.
But... Did I miss something? Did I? Inventory quest items. Might mess this one up a bit. We go back in where we came out. Don't tell me I have to do it all again. Oh no. Oh, that's my bad. So at least we've got some other people to run around with this time. Ah, it's not unlucky. I should have done a better job of reading what I had to do. Thankfully, this quest isn't that long, so... Where are the letters? Oh yeah, it was in here, wasn't it? There we go.
I have roamed this land since before many of these trees were seeds. In that time, I have wanted to know how I came to be. Yet here you stand with the answer, and I hesitate, uncertain. I am unsure what I will regret more, knowing or never knowing the truth. Forgive my indecision. Please, continue. Mortal? Like you? What happened to me? Yet I live, don't I? The past, present, and future are stark, stripped of illusion, and I am left with more questions. I will have to find a new way to exist, neither living nor dead, neither doubting nor believing.
New weapon, is it any good? Restoration. Not particularly. On to our next quest.
Rest now, my love. The memories of youth are the treasures of old age. Savor them, and those who share them. They'll fade, but they're as sweet as sun's dusk ale while they last. Tongues of Xarxis, I sound like a pedantic old fool, don't I? Forgive me. Yes, ignore my nostalgic nonsense. It's just an attempt to pretend my musty past is worth something more than it is. Getting old isn't easy. My dear Marilia is passing. We came to see the flowers, but they don't seem to grow here anymore. I don't know. Nereid's Smile, they're called. So blue, so beautiful. There must be some nearby, but I'm too old to hunt them down. I wonder, though, if you see any, could you gather some seeds? I could sow them here, for old time's sake. You are generous to humor two silly old men, but those seeds would mean so much to us. When we were young, we used to sneak away from the clan and come here to be together. Not unless you can turn back time. No.
Fine. Are you a trader?
May this one be a...
You are. You're not selling anything, though. Oh, there's a member one. Oh, kill member.
It's good you're here. With earth magic and fire, Aranias and Onder forced their way towards my throne, leaving chaos in their wake. I've lost control of my guardians. My power fades. I've always wondered what death would be like. Soon, I will know. My end was inevitable all along. Someone new must become caretaker of the Valenwood. Aranias was guided here for this purpose. It's fascinating. In her heart, I think she knows the truth, but she's conflicted. Perhaps it is Onder's influence. I think you should catch up with him. Follow the trail of fire. Aranias must choose to accept the responsibility of her own accord, but Onder will not understand. I expect he will oppose her, and she will need your help to defeat him.
Yeah, then.
They're so beautiful, Hartman. Do you think they'll last forever?
It's all for us, Marilia. The forest, the flowers, all of it.
Quickly, Aranias wavers. She knows now why she was guided here. Not to destroy the Valenwood, but to save it. She wants to change course, but she's afraid. She's afraid to stand up to Onder. Aranias' powers grow as she draws closer to the throne. She opened the ground here and they entered the throne tunnels. You must follow. You must be there to help Aranias when she decides to make her stand.
Yeah, it would help your
My
minions.
hold over the creatures of the Valenwood has weakened. That is why they panic and attack. I like...
I won't let you kill him, Onder.
Get out of my way, girl.
Right, let's kill Onda.
Patience for this.
Nearly there.
It's you. From Silitar. My friend. Thank the Eight. You were right about the Veiled Heritance, I'm sure now.
I'm awfully right.
They used me as bait to trick the Wilder King, and now Onder's going to kill him. I can't let that happen. I have to stop Onder. I don't know. But somehow it seems like that's what I was meant to do all along. When he burned the forest, I actually felt its pain. I think I'm connected to this place. I can't fight Onder, though. He's too strong. Will you help me?
Of course.
He's gone ahead. I can travel through the roots to catch up, but you will have to fight your way through. This might help. Use this bundle of roots and you can burrow for short distances. It will at least get you past Onder's fires. I will protect the Wilder King as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Great, put me in the middle of the fire. Kill Andor? Where is he?
to these interruptions!
Bring out the big guns. Ooh, whatever helmet of much better.
You should come too.
Yeah, alright, give me a second. It's not worth it. Leave it on for the moment, see what happens.
Aranias was guided here to take my place, but I believe you were guided here to assure her ascension. If you had not come, I fear Arndor would have killed us both, leaving the Valenwood wild and vengeful. Many lives would have been lost. Yes, for centuries my sole focus has been shaping and maintaining the Valenwood, protecting it from outside influence and from itself. Now that she has come, I am free to return to the Earth, give back to that which has given so much to me. She is up above. You should go to her. She is frightened of the transformation process, but you must comfort her. This is the natural course of things. It is necessary for her and for the Valenwood, but she must choose it of her own accord.
Bye-bye. Gorgeous view you got from up here.
I'm scared. Shouldn't I be feeling confident? I mean, we defeated Onder. Look at all of this, though. I've worked my magic on small pieces of land in the Somerset Isles, but this is an entire forest, a living forest. Tell me I can do this. I think he was a man too once, the Wilder King. I mean, he was like us, but when he took this on, he became something else. I think he merged with the Valenwood and forgot his previous self entirely. And he doesn't even remember that. The same will happen to me. If I accept this responsibility and become Wilder Queen, I'll forget my home, my youth, everything. No, but they are my memories, and some of them fond. The ones with you. They seem only partially real, but they're the memories I'll miss most. I have to let go, though. The way I embrace you in my heart, that's how I must embrace the Valenwood. Yes, but I need your help. You must climb the tower further and place the Wilder King's crown in the gardens there. Then you must wait for me. Promise you'll wait. Everything is so very different. It's like I'm no longer a single physical form, but my being is spread out across the forest. Aranias is slipping away. You are my friend, though, whoever I become. Will you stay for just a moment? I am prepared to lose my memories, but I don't want to lose the lessons I've learned. You helped me understand the difference between a foe and a friend. I'm determined not to forget that, nor to forget you. I know why you originally came here. To ask for the Wilder King's allegiance to the ordinary Dominion. To know the Valenwood was on your side. Would you still make such a request to me now? And I freely give it. On behalf of myself and the Valenwood, you have our allegiance. I only hope Irene realizes that her best ally stands before me now. Before Aranias' memories fade, though, there's something else I must tell you. It's the Veiled Heritans. As you may know, they stole the Staff of Magnus. I know not where they've taken it, but you should search in Woodhearth, to the west. I will open a portal to the western gate of Greenheart. Goodbye, my friend.
Alright, that's it. Right, I actually want to go back there. I need to do that. Do that in a second. Look.
There's never a wasp nest around when you need it. Stupid wasp. Keeps getting away from me. Shh! I'm an initiate to a company of hunters called the Hounds. I'm supposed to hunt a wasp as my first quarry, but well, I'm not a very good tracker, you see. I've lost the wasp. Would you? I'd really appreciate it. To track the wasp, crouch low to the ground and look...
I don't need to crouch low to the ground. Like... Oh. Oh yeah, it's a game that you grind a lot in. Well, like I say, it's an MMO RPG. The whole point of them, really. Yeah, you just go enjoy the story, you collect the new armor pieces and all that. There's special events every now and again for like Christmas and Halloween. You can make friends if you want, guilds, you can run around with other people, stuff like that. So. It's just a game that it's just nice to... You can just sit back and you don't have to think too much about it, so... Whew. Okay. Here's your wasp's head.
Did you get it? Fantastic! Well done! I once heard Ladrona, a legendary...
Inventory. The wait's worth a waste of time. Got 2 new legs. Yeah, why not? There we are, we're looking much more fancier. Damn, I really need to go to a town. Right then. What we got? I haven't been using them. Well, I know what to do first, actually. Let's get rid of some of this rubbish. Just for the moment. Done that.
Life is so precious. Yes, it's funny. Goodbye, Morelia. I sow these seeds in memory of the life we shared. Even as we fade, may others come here and find the same joy we found in the flowers and in each other. So may our love be renewed for all eternity.
Well, how did I miss this the last time? There's a dove down here. So we might as well go and do that. I don't really want to jump off there. No mission for this. Okay. There's some goodies in here. I think somebody's already been in here. Bloody killed it. I'm gonna have to wait for a respawn. Get out here. Oops. Right. What goodies do we get? Maximum starter, yeah, why not? Go for that. A bit of travelling to do now. Yeah, you can ride in this game as well. You have to upgrade them for speed, carrying capacity, and stamina. Yeah, I can do longer streams. I have done longer streams before. You have to remember to take a break every well, I like to try and take a break every hour. So I'll take a break in a minute. But I think there's a teleporter up here, so we're going to get that. A waypoint. Just nice to stretch my legs.
One foot after the other and eyes forward. Turn back. That way's bad omens. Even the air's turned against them in Longhaven.
Not too bad if you're watching a stream.
A wild place.
If I'm watching a stream, my little breaks.
But for us who've known them our whole lives, it's home. Now, though,
It gets a bit hot in here, though.
people have been disappearing into the mist. We find their bodies later, torn up and drained of blood. It's a reckless curiosity drives a person to look for cause in such things. Me? I'll take ignorance and a long, happy life in Marbrook or Woodhearth. But if you...
Ooh. Oh. Oh, there isn't one up here. Well, no, I managed too much. We are in a village, so...
Come of me.
Let's just turn around. I'll take my quick break now. Alright, I'm back in a bit. In a few minutes. Ooh. My legs. My legs.
Only the finest wares here.
And back. Right, I should give this until 10 o'clock, I think. And then I'm going to go and get some food.
Welcome to Longhaven. Used to be a busier place before all this trouble with the mist. But we won't let that be an excuse for poor hospitality. It started a few weeks ago now, when the mist changed. turned a sickly color. All I know is what I saw with my own eyes. Hunters simply dropping their bows and wandering unarmed into the moors as if bewitched. Then their bodies turn up later, or what's left of them. Can't explain it. Except...
You see, when you're an adult, you can do whatever you want.
a wanderer, much like yourself.
Usually I would have had it before stream, but I wasn't hungry, so...
Bought supplies and headed straight into the moors. My warnings be damned. Seemed like he knew something. You want to figure this out? I'd start by finding that Dunmer. No, only the hunt. He was gone as quickly. Strangely enough,
Infantry looking like 59 out of 70. Yeah, have a good night. I'll catch you again. I'm back on tomorrow. I'll get that.
Father thought merchant.
There we go. Free up some space. What have I got now? Okay.
Begone! I must finish my prayers and purify my spirit before I meet my foes in battle. I have been tracking my prey for many nights. A heathen vampire who shall soon be cleansed from this world. I thought him alone, but now that I see this place, I suspect a lair is hidden nearby. He shall regret leading me to this vile nest. I have hunted them all my life, and yet I have never seen magic such as this. I do feel their touch upon it. I feel it testing my will with every step I take. But I shall not falter. I shall face these creatures and leave nothing but ash behind. No fear, bravery, or foolish inexperience. And now, my work begins.
Okay, bye.
So, you made it through the mist, vampire scum. No. This pathetic being is hardly even as you wish. In this moment or the next.
Any goodies in here? No. How many of these damn enemies? Cool. There. Where do we go? Left. Cigarette! That's what's around the corner. Not what I want to do. Anything of interest back here? Any secrets are you hiding? No, you're not hiding any secrets. Brilliant. Oh, he's right there. I'm an idiot.
You must have mercy. The Dark Elf won't listen, but you will, won't you? We were different. I didn't want this. Kept to ourselves. Didn't prey on the living. The beasts, the Horvor, glutted themselves on the blood of hunters. We fed on them. We didn't kill anyone. It was a natural way, until he came. The Veiled One, Altma, I think, sought an alliance, promised power, told us we didn't need to hide anymore. Others in my clan agreed. He taught them a ritual using an ancient vampire skull, said it would allow them to make countless thralls. The skull rests in the back of this cavern. Its curse seeps into the mists all around us. Yes, he was the loudest of the supporters along with Athride. Reason with this mad Dunmer.
Finished with your little chat? I shall relieve him of his head now, and rid us of... Did I not warn you of this? That his vile tongue would worm its way into your thoughts? I can't oppose you. I don't slay the living. Only the dead. Run along, little worm. A brief reprieve only. I'll find you and your kin.
Oh, thank you. The rest who opposed Fania have already escaped.
Filth. Now to Fania, quickly. My blade does not enjoy being denied a meal. Lead on. I shall strike from the shadows. Strange wooden beasts, pets of the vampires. Or were they once Bosmer themselves?
Yeah, no, I'll run back around again.
Slay them all!
Alright, let everybody reset.
Glorious! Web weavers make fitting companions for the vampires and their enthralling mist.
They're all bloodsuckers.
You shall be purified!
Purify them, then.
This must be the main living.
Go around!
Your torment is ended.
From the
Now I'm really getting hungry.
Wasting time is an important part of life.
So that explains what we saw as we slew them. They bound themselves to the stone. Magic often comes with a heavy price.
Done, the fog is gone.
Oh, a fellow member of the guild. Well met. I'm here searching for a few others of our order. I see. So
A ring? Is it any good? I think.
Only the finest wares.
It's you again. The hunters say the mist has lost its sickly tint. Did you find the source? Vampires here. Sick.
Nothing of interest. No. But that's it. I'm going to call it for tonight. I am hungry and I really want some food now. It can take about half an hour to cook, so I've been Dark Wolf Hut. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again. Goodbye.